Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. You know, one of the most interesting aspects about meeting new people here, especially for me, is I don't know, some of the stories, their past life experiences. There's often something to be learned when they begin telling you about themselves and some of the things they did. In Lan's case, she's back, by the way, from Bangkok. She goes back and forth to Bangkok like I go back and forth to the 7-Eleven. But anyway, in her case, one of the things I found most interesting was her stories of, well, for one, spending 3 months in combat training at an army base in Korat and working with the Thai narcotics police, a stint there, and all the training and some of the things and past life experiences that she's had that went along with that. And I said, wow, it sounds like maybe almost some of the things I've done and some of the training and experiences I've had. And you know what? There's a shooting range here in town, and I know the lady who owns it. Maybe we could go there and put some of your skills to the test. You know, sometimes people talk good talk, but do they walk the walk? Anyway, you might remember Tactics and Guns. We were here about exactly a year ago, and we met Anna, the lady that worked in here, very nice lady, and she has been inviting me back, but I've been busy. But I thought, wow, what a great opportunity, and maybe Lan can remember some of her past training and put that to use here, so we'll see. We'll go in. But I got to tell you, this is not our first little stop on this quest to evaluate skills here today. I said, hey, I got another friend who owns a boxing gym, and maybe you can show off some of your skills there. See what you, if you remember anything you learned in that arena. And that's exactly what we did. So welcome to the Rage Fight Academy here, right off the Pryor Road. I believe Muay Thai kickboxing, which is the skill taught here. That's why most people come here, work out and practice and learn Muay Thai. But I believe that skill probably highly valued here in any kind of military police application. It is the prevalent type martial arts here, and you got to know kind of how to do it and maybe how to defend against it. So maybe part of any rigorous training program. We'll see how she fares here.
Hello.
How are you?
Happy you back here.
This Lan.
Hi.
So we met with Anna here at Tactics and Guns, and after a brief catch-up, she ushered us right back to, I guess you call it the armory or the equipment room. Wow.
Yes, I know.
Wow. Wow, really impressed. I felt like I was walking into some kind of video game arms locker. What looked like SMGs, shotguns, rifles with big scopes. They've got a great big rifle. They've got a Remington rifle with a bipod and a huge scope that they want me to shoot. So, I mean, just the quality and the amount of arms in there is just staggering. Like I said, it felt like some kind of, I don't know, video game or something. Now, we figured it out, she had a .38 caliber revolver, which actually is what I was thinking. But they don't have any of that ammo right now because the police have bought it all. So, a little bit in between. But times have changed, and it's automatic season, put it that way. So, I think that's close enough. Anyway, close enough. In fact, maybe, arguably, I think easier to fire than a revolver. So we'll put her one of those in her hand, see what she can do. So off to a rocky start. Maybe I should kind of take the reins here and show her how it's done.
Good.
So there, that might provide the needed inspiration to dial it in and get a little bit of a tighter group there. right, so first time she's used an automatic. She actually scored a 10 on about the third shot. I had to show her how it was done though first, but she did good. I'm impressed. She stood up and took her shots. Anyway, I've got a shot or two with this big boy here. We'll see how that goes. But first they had plans for me to test fire this thing. A 5.56, looks like an SMG, but more like a, I don't know, some kind of tactical rifle here. I never shot a weapon like that before, but it's got a little red dot, like a little laser sight. Anyway, oh, it's Lon's turn. Yeah, that may be called a reflex sight, not a laser sight, but still the little red dot was a little unnerving.
Bye.
Wow. I don't think she hit any of hers, but anyway, it was still a good try. Okay, we'll see what the next one is. All right, so they told me I gotta go upstairs. The other one's like a sniper range, a very long range rifle range type thing. It's a sniper weapon, is what they told me. I tell you, just to come here and get a photo of yourself posing at the helicopter holding an SMG, I think that's pretty cool in and of itself, even if you didn't fire one round. Right, so we were ushered upstairs to what's called the sniper zone. Now, the sniper zone here it's a very long distance. In fact, I'll show you. The targets are out here on this grassy knoll right under the tree line there, but you can't see them. Even if I zoom in my camera, telephoto lens, you really can't make them out. They're probably not much bigger than a sheet of paper. They're different colors. There's like a red, an orange, a green. So I can see them through the scope. I just couldn't see them with my camera there. Anyway, I'll call out the colors and see if I can hit them. See, Keo? See, dang.
Very good.
อันนี้200 เมตร
300
300 โอ้ย 300 meters 5 for 5 okay
308
oh Samsung Pat 308 okay it's a 308 it's a 308 rifle okay I didn't know it was 30-06 or I didn't know what it was okay wow thank you for letting us shoot. We had big fun today.
Okay.
Very big fun today. The
How
big
do you
gun.
feel about rifle?
I did 5 for 5
And yes.
for the big gun, sniper
Yeah.
gun. The other one, I don't like as much. The SMG, not SMG,
I know. Okay.
but the little red dot. I'm not used to the red laser.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
but it's still fun.
Yeah. Try. You have to try everything.
And she got the picture at the helicopter with the gun.
Oh.
I think I think that was the highlight of the trip.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Come see Anna. Come see Anna here. They got
Alright.
every kind of gun imaginable. So come see.
Thank you so much.
So although it was a busy day and I had a great time at the firing range, when I got home I couldn't help but, I don't know, kind of evaluate all the day's activities and all the things we did and all the places we went and kind of, I don't know, score that in some way, even if just in my silent thoughts. For example, strength at the gym. Wow. I don't know, high marks here for strength. Given her small, compact size, I think she packs quite a punch. So yeah, a 9 in strength out of 10. I think that's pretty good. I don't remember what else we did. Oh, that's right. We had a little swim in the pool and I don't know, flexibility, agility, something of that nature, but also pretty high marks. I mean, to me, anybody better than me is that's at least a 3. I'm probably a 2. So I give her an 8.5 in agility. I think she deserves that. There was also a shopping trip. Although very brief, there was just a specific targeted item that she needed. She wanted a jacket. Lon wanted a jacket to wear on the motorcycle. And you know, I thought that's a great idea. But she knew exactly where to go. The cheapest, best deal in town, Soy Bacow Market. She found the exact thing. It fit like a glove. She made a deal. 300 baht for that leather, pleather, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, jacket. But it's the perfect thing. And intelligence, yeah, 10. That scores high marks frugality and knowing where to get something. And of course at the firing range. Yeah, I think she did very well at the firing range. I know she's rusty. She hasn't probably held a gun in many, many years. But I think she stood up, she took her shots, and at the end of the day, even after just a couple, she was in the zone. So, gotta respect that. I think she did very well. But after all that, there is still one skill unaccounted for, the evaluation of which is not easy. One question is all it takes, but it's not an easy one to ask. Although it's a question most men want to ask, it frequently goes unasked, as the consequences of said questions are highly feared by many. But I must ask, if for no other reason, in the name of science and to complete my evaluation, I'll need to conjure every drop of courage and audacity to ask this one simple, and yet maybe the most important question of all. Can you make me a sandwich? So let's just have this thing out here and take a bite. Yeah, looks like an egg sandwich. 2 pieces of ham, 1 egg, nicely cooked, bread toasted. Yeah, I approve. It meets my approval high marks. So I know maybe a little cheeky there at the end, but in fairness, Lon was a great sport at everything, and it was a great sandwich. So thank you for humoring me and taking part in all my little reindeer games. I know a great place that she'll love for dinner, so I'll make it up to her. So yeah, big thanks to Lon, as well as my friends over at Rage Fight Academy. It was nice of them to let us in there right at closing times. And of course, out at Tactics and Guns, located right out on Route 36, just outside of Pattaya. They're open 7 days a week, 9 to 6 p.m. So there you go. I was supposed to go to Laos this weekend, but one of the friends backed out at the last minute. That will be in the future. But for this one, gotta leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.